What's up, y'all? It's Nishant Sensei here. I'm a double black belt in Shotokan Karate, and in this video, we're going to be learning the Kata Heian Shodan. Repeat after me. Heian Shodan. Very good. I think you got it. So Heian Shodan is the depending on what Shotokan school you learn from, it's either the first or second kata, or another martial arts called form, that is taught in Shotokan Karate. In my case, the first kata we learn is Taikyoku Shodan, but Taikyoku Shodan is like a very simple version of it, so I decided to kind of skip to Heian Shodan. But if you guys would like me to make a tutorial on Taikyoku Shodan, please write it in the comments. So without further ado, let's get right into the tutorial. Alright, so to start off, take your bow, okay, and announce your kata, Heian Shodan. Right? So we're in Musubi Dachi right here. B stance. Now we go into Yoi. Ready stance. If you please don't, there will be a lot of stances we're going through in this tutorial. So if you need to know what they mean and you don't know you have no idea what to talk about, no worries at all. Make sure you click the card to check out my full tutorial on all the stances in Shotokan Karate. Alright, so from Yoi, what we're gonna do is first we're gonna step into zenkutsu dachi front stance and do a low block. Right? So that is what we call Geidan Barai. Geidan means low and Barai means sweeping block. So Geidan Barai means low sweeping block. Right? So each step in front stance, Geidan Barai, low block. Right? And remember that on blocks, you're bladed. Because if someone punches me, if I block square, they'll have like a chance of like striking me there. But if I'm bladed, so if I go like that, they'll have less of a chance of, actually hitting me. That's why we blade on blocks, right? So go here, right? So again, go like that. Make sure you're bending that front knee in your front stance. We call this zenkutsu dachi. So you do a block. Next, we're going to step forward into the front stance again. And we're going to do oizuki, front punch. Right? Now we're going to turn. Make sure you're not coming up. Make sure you're staying level. You're going to turn, do a low block on this side in front stance. You're just repeating that sequence. Except this time, now we're going to move into what's called Renoji Dachi, L stance, because your feet are in an L position, alright? And this that I did right here, this is called hammer fist strike, or in Japanese called Tetsui Yuchi, right? So you go here, and then like that. See, I'm in a nice L stance, heels are in line on it, and doing hammer fist. Now from here, we're going to step forward into zenkutsu dachi front stance, oizuki front punch. Like that. And remember, your oizuki or front punch is going right to the solar plexus. Make sure it's not at your shoulder. Make sure it's not here. Make sure it's right aiming to the solar plexus, because that will do a lot of damage. Okay? So here. Now from this position, we step into Geidan Barai, front stance, zenkutsu dachi, so low block front stance again. And now from here, we like touch kind of the palm here, and we do what's called a ageuke, which means face block, right? So here, okay? So different schools do it differently. Some just go straight like that, but here we go like that. It just seems better because it's more of a block instead of just doing that, right? So we come here. This is an open hand face block, ageuke. Now we're gonna step forward into front stance and we're gonna do another face block, right? So for face block, there should be some little like gap between your forehead and the face block, alright? Make sure again you're bladed on this, so that the person punching will have less of a chance of reaching your face. And also make sure your face block is kind of like on an angle like this. Make sure it's not like fully horizontal. Make sure it's not vertical. Make sure it's just in between, like this, right? Because then when a person punches, like hand will slide off, right? And now we just repeat this face block, Aigaken zenkutsu dachi front stance to 2 more times. See? And then last one, and on this one we do a kiai, which means yellow Japanese. Right? And yeah, I forgot to tell you, when you're going from one to another, make sure you're opening your hand in the middle. I don't really know why, but that's just how the kata is. So again, actually let's just start from here, go here, we go ichi, ni, san, hai! Like that. So one more time. Go here. Like that. See? I'm maintaining that good face block, you know? Right. Now from here, we're going to turn into front stance, low block. Then from here, we're going to step forward into front punch in front stance again. And we just repeat that same sequence on the other side. So right hand does the low block front stance, step forward into front stance, front punch. Now we go down the middle again. Low block. Make sure your low block you're setting all the way from here and not just like here. Because if someone was punching you like that, you wouldn't go like this. You'd go like that, right? So you're here. Again, make sure you're maintaining that good front stance, right? Now we come down the middle. Here. Like that. Now we're just going to do 3 front punches in front stance, going down. Ichi, ni, san, hai! So there's a kiai on the third one, right? Now last 4 moves of this kata, we're going to turn, and this time we're going to go into our back stance. Back stance in karate, we call as kokutsu dachi, right? Again, if you still don't get these stances, make sure to check out the stances tutorial, right? So basically what you're doing is, from the front punch here, you're turning into, so this is what we call Shoutout, knife hand block, because you're positioned like a knife, and it's a block, right? So again, you turn. See, I ended up in the nice back stance. Make sure in your back stance, you're putting majority of your weight on your back leg, and your heels are in line. And also make sure that the Shoutout is also in line with your arm and your shoulder. Make sure it's like make sure the palms are facing this way. It's not a stop sign. Make sure it's kind of like this, right? And make sure you're not doing this, all right? Here. So it should be like that, all right? So from this position, we then go on a 45 and do another one. So we do another, again, in back stance, Shoutout, knife hand. Now we step straight that way, do another one. So another back stance, Shoutout, another one on 45. And yeah, that means we're done. Last very important tip for you guys, since this is a beginner kata and I really want to help you guys who are like just starting off at karate, make sure that you're maintaining your height when appropriate, alright? So let me just use the example of the 4 knife hands. So you finished your last front punch here in front stance. So now you turn into back stance, kokutsu dachi, Shoutout, right? Now for these next 4 Shoutout knife hand. Notice how my height isn't changing, alright? Maybe it goes like a little bit like this because obviously, okay, well you can't like really maintain it exactly like, it's not like meant to be that precise, but you really don't want to make sure you're doing something like this. super common mistake every beginner makes, and even some people who get to black belt make this mistake as well. I do as well sometimes. So it's good to work on maintaining your height. So from here, the key is mainly to keep the weight on your back leg. Because when I went from here, just keep it bent, and then you end up in your nice back stance, right? To end the video off, we're gonna do a full Kata Heian Shodan again, and I'm gonna count it out for you guys, alright? Okay? Heian Shodan! Ich, ni, san, chi, go, ok, sich, hach, ku, ju, hai! Ich, ni, san, chi, go, ok, sich, hach, hai! Ku, ju, ich, ni, hai. Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. I really hope it helped you guys learn some basic moves as well as the first kata we actually learned in all of Shotokan Karate, or second depending on which dojo you go to, or your sensei, whatever. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Feel free to comment, ask any questions you'd like, and click here to subscribe, and click here to check out my latest video. Arigato.